If you can't donate with actual money, anything you can do, even if it's just dropping that follow, is massively appreciated. It helps us raise our scope and volume here at Gamers for Hope to make sure that for future events we can raise even more. But without any further ado, we have Mort the Chicken coming up by Recall. Take it away.
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good wherever you are, even night if you're in the Oceania or Asia. I'm Ricot, and I'm here to show off a little bit of Mort the Chicken. Unfortunately, we're not doing the cutscenes today. This is just a silly little run. It's not silly, Mott, don't worry, Mike. But it's a silly little PlayStation collect them all platformer. We're not collecting all of them. We're just collecting all the.
I saw you do Goat Sim. I think you're doing like some kind of pattern here for silly games. But I am aware of Mort the Chicken, so I know what's coming. But if anyone doesn't, you're gonna have a bit of a good time watching this.
Yeah, for sure. They didn't want Ape Escape, however. But hey, silly runs it is. Silly runs are good. Let's get this road started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. First of all, we are Mort the Chicken. The goal is to get all the chicks in the world because they were kidnapped by Mr. Cube. I'm immediately here getting some little eggs with power-ups in them. One of them is a spring that allows me to fly higher for this stage, and the other one is a magnet because come on. I don't need a magnet. I am a chick magnet. This is the point I always have to make. I'm sorry. Anyway,
I already have a question, if I may, Reek. Sorry, was this made in the same engine that they did the Rugrats Search for Reptile game in, or is that just like it just looks similar?
I mean, I don't know if that is true. I think Gene in chat might know a little bit more about that. What I do know is that this game is made by the same person as team, but the director as the one who made Echo the Dolphin. I don't know about engines, but it's definitely a PlayStation game, and PlayStation games have a really distinct layout, distinct look if you look at the lines and whatnot.
Oh, somebody in chat has just said this is just Bubsy 3D with a chicken skin. Them's harsh words.
Whoa. I mean, this game was not made to be the next Mario or whatever. I mean, the game doesn't take itself serious if you look at the cutscenes. Every shape in here, squares are easy to make. They're just blocks. The enemies are blocks. Everything is a block except the chicks, the eggs, Mort, and maybe some other things that I'm forgetting. Coins, I guess. But they're just like 2D textures. No, the story of it is that the cubes actually came and stole the little stole the little chicks, all 151 of them. Why? Because they thought we were attacking them, but we weren't. It's all a misunderstanding. That's the actual story. We'd probably be able to listen to it later. Anyway, this game is pretty short. I had the record for like a bit after getting it from Joester, and then in a tug of war, he wins and I win. But yeah, let's say that someone from the PlayStation community, .u, came in and just swooped the record and just destroyed the game, and that's where the game stands today. But other than that, there's some really cool micro optimizations because I got a steady line through this world. I'm trying to like not get hit by that, and taking really peculiar routes to get some what are they? Yeah, getting some power ups in time, jumping down to then jump up. I'm trying to aim the camera away for lag reduction, and jumping just before depositing the last chick inside of the well. Another thing that's important is that I do not get a lot of coins. Some of the coins are unavoidable, but every coin that I get is another frame lost at the end of the stage. This comes in pretty later. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite stages for no good reason other than that I rerouted it to be a little bit more, I don't know what's the word, efficient. Just a little bit though. Yeah, I do agree recommend watching the cutscenes. They're good. I hope that stream is actually listening to the game audio. Otherwise, yeah. One really nice little detail is that all these chicks in this stage and the other two ice stages actually have little snow caps on. And that just means that the cubes actually gave them to them because they didn't go with these caps. That's so nice of them. We don't hear the game audio. Oh, that is unfortunate. Um, they're as high as I can make them go, so that's it. Anyway,
That's
mm, mm. Anyway,
uh,
hardest stage. Had to concentrate fully for that.
I've just had a
'Cause-
mystical voice in my ear saying that we were having some kind of echo chamber problems when it came to the game audio. Sorry, folks. You know these things do happen. Just imagine it. Just make the noises in your head. Imagine what a chicken jumping noise would
yeah.
be.
And every time that I grab a little chick, they say, "Hey, Mort." Something that is cool, however, is this is something that I would never get in an actual run. But since this is a like a marathon run, I mean, why not, right? Right now, all of the chicks are being sent as like heat-seeking missiles to all the enemies. Yes, I got heat-seeking chicks right after me, right behind me, and that's the last one. Yeah. So going to ice stage number 2. There are actually some interesting stages in here. Like most of these are just touch and go. Like this one, for example, there are 6 chicks in here. Got 1 coin, but
Absolutely
that's
love
okay.
that like Van Gogh chicken loading screen. That was awesome.
Yeah, I don't know why, but a lot of famous paintings are just mortified. Mortified. That's an actual word.
And
Yeah,
if
no,
I could
this
just
game definitely does not
if I
take
could just
itself very serious.
if I could just hop in for a second there, Reek, we have a $20 donation from Gaming. No comment, but thank you for that donation. As I said, if you'd like to make a donation, you have the pinned comment at the top, or if you want to do it the long and hard way, gamersforhope.com/donate. All donations go to an incredible cause here at as we're looking to help fund Stand Up to Cancer. If you want to learn more about them, literally just slap them in a Google search. I could give you a web address, but the chances are it will just give you a localized one, so just Google it. But thank you for that donation. Please do keep them coming in.
For sure, for sure. That's what we're here for charity. For I don't know how I wanted to word this because that didn't sound too well. Anyway, what we can actually do hate, just like cancer, is this stage, Glass Towers, that did not came out anyway.
Now,
So this
Whistler's
is
mother, this is great.
okay, good in that case. This is one of the most I don't know. It's not random, but it kind of is. So I have a drill attack, as you can see, and it's kind of random how far I go. So I have no control over that. See, I need to go all the way to the bottom. I didn't get the top one. This one is 6 tall, and I just go through the bottom. I have no clue. But what I am happy about is that this was actually quite alright. Only at one little misstep. Yeah, this was a really good Glass Towers. So coming up, nothing too special. But I do want to say that I'm actually very proud of helping raising funds for uh, a charity that actually does active work against cancer. As a cancer survivor myself, uh, yeah, things weren't fun. I'm all okay right now. So that's the important part. However, there's enough that yeah, not as lucky, of course. Let's kick its butt. And yes, the goal is to collect all 151 chicks in the game because they were all kidnapped. And after that, there's even a little boss fight. This stage, however, is special. So every stage thus far has a 12 or fewer chicks. This stage has 36 in it. Since we can only carry 12 chicks, I have to actually do some quick maths and some really good routing to be as efficient as possible, specifically getting 12 chicks back all the time. I got a chick magnet. That definitely helps. I think I'm full right now again. So waiting here a little bit. Yeah, 12 left. And something really cool is you can see that there's a lot of, what do you call them? Oh, okay, you don't see them, but there's a lot of coins up there. And the moment I go through the normal way, I gather all these coins. However, we actually found out that we can teleport in the well, kind of like stock warp through there. Oh, that was perfect. So I didn't get all those coins. I didn't have to wait 20 seconds. And that's a 20-second. Yeah, that's pretty much a reset point. If you don't get that, you're not getting world record at this point. Or like any meaningful number, I guess. I don't remember who found it, but it was so interesting.
Yeah, speaking of record, I was just looking at the speedrun.com for this. This game is actually has quite a packed leaderboard, doesn't it?
Yeah. I was surprised as well. Some of them are from the community. You can see a green snowdog, Tony, who has 4th place at this point, I believe. Joester actually showed this off at GDQ. That's how I got in it. Joester's a good friend of mine. And I asked him, hey, I asked him some questions. And he was like, okay, sure, but don't bop me. And I'm sorry to say, but I didn't listen. But hey, that's spend so much time actually just derusting, and he does like one derust run, and he gets a record again. That is just beautiful, you know. But you can also see the gap between 1st place and the rest. It's big. So this is the last normal stage. After this, we actually will fight against some bosses. I don't know who the next 2 bosses are specifically, but one of them is Blockman. The other one is Cube Face. Cube Face might be the like the super commander. Who Blockman is, I have no clue, but that's okay. Kind of a Pepsi Man kind of vibe, or Crash Bandicoot, more like this. So this fight is pretty random. He throws different kind of blocks that I need to throw into him. Only the one that matches his what's the word? That matches his like how he looks like can hurt him. Unfortunately, I'm not having the best luck here. One more hit. One more hit now for real. Question. There we go. Get 3 chicks. Get onto the last thing, and that is one more fight. This fight's a little bit easier. We get some dice. Have to throw it in Cube Face's head. You can actually get one of the dice stuck in its head so that it does like constant or even double damage. One more hit, and that's it. Get ready on time. And that's it. That is time. And all of a sudden, instead of our chickens doing the news, Parallelogram is doing the news, and he's talking about how the whole story of the game was just a misunderstanding. Yeah, okay. You guys don't hear audio, unfortunately. But it like again, these cutscenes do not take itself seriously. This game doesn't take itself seriously. There are cheat codes for 50 dad jokes if you really really wanted to. And there's a cow picture. That's important lore. Anyway, that is going to be it for me for today and for the marathon. Actually, I did my Ghost Simulator free run yesterday, and yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you, Reed. That was brief but awesome nonetheless. And Mort the Chicken, definitely definitely a fun game. I can't say it's the most sophisticated game, but that is absolutely awesome. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Reek, for showcasing that amazing run. We are going to take a brief intermission, but do not go too far because we have another run coming up very, very soon. And what is that run, I hear you ask? Because I'm definitely not padding for time here, as I've got multiple windows open at once. But we have Hardcore Uprising.